Welcome to the sportiest stream, everybody. You doing? My name is Buddy Z. My camera is not focused correctly. There you go, it's a little better. How's everybody doing? It's nice to see you all. Man, we've got an interesting night of action. Two LOS Champs matches coming to you here. Both of them part of the playoffs. And the first round of the playoffs winner of these matches goes to their respective quarterfinal matchup. And the team that loses will be seeing their season end here. A big match coming up. We're going to be starting off 135 Azul versus Nola Flight's Golden Clouds. And we're moving very quickly to our next series with Escape Velocity Sparkle and Be More Extreme Inferno. We've got some matches here. We've got some orgs ready to fight. We're starting off on 135 Azul and NF Golden Clouds. Welcome in again. This is a huge matchup. Two extremely talented teams coming into this season, but they both have had a bit of a rough go at it. But out of the two of these, Golden Clouds have prevailed as a very strong opponent. 35 Azul, while they have not played NF Golden Clouds, they have their work cut out for them. This match doesn't get much more difficult than this. They've got to go up against the second seed here as a team nobody expects to make it through to the next round of the playoffs. They have to subvert all expectations. Huge underdogs. And here tonight, they've got to put in the work. Here's our current lineups from both these teams. We'll be seeing who plays for which, but again, NF Golden Clouds, they are the heavy favorites. Now saying that, they still have to make sure they play well. Playoffs brings a whole different form, and while for them, they do have a easier first round opponent if you want to consider it that way. They still have to be able to put in the work. We've seen crazy upsets on the stream. We've seen many crazy upsets on the stream as, again, a huge matchup definitely going to be here very, very soon as, again, 135 Azul, part of the 135 organization that is actually partnered with this stream. I'm actually on that org, but I will say, even for me, someone who's actually seen Azul play a couple times, this is going to be about as tough as a match will ever get for them. They got to play NF Golden Clouds, and Golden Clouds, I think I've actually seen this team before a long time ago. These guys are good. These guys are the real deal. These guys are extremely talented and should not be messed with lightly. Prediction poll is up. So now's your time to vote. When do you think will take the series here? You got 135 Azul with the upset, or do you go with the favorites in Nola Flight? Info has been sent to as well to both these teams, so we'll be getting them in hopefully very soon again. All matches done are best of 7. Remember, as soon as this matchup is over, we're going to be moving pretty quickly over to Escape Velocity Sparkle versus DMX Inferno. So we will not be spending a lot of time. Again, if you guys want to see that playoff bracket here for this current matchup, here it is. Again, winner of this will be playing the winner of Arl Silver Blindside Tactics. Don't believe that match has been reported. I will check on that right now. But again, I don't believe that match has been reported. Meaning winner of this will still have to wait for who the next round opponents will be. I'll take a look and see if maybe it has been updated. It has not been updated for that matchup specifically. Unfortunately, again, we're just going to have to wait. Here's again, predictions I know are coming in. Happy to see that. Again, make sure you vote and participate in this action. And even if you're wrong in your first vote, there's still one more series tonight that you can look at. So there's not too much to be worried about, I think, if you want to vote here. Take a risk. It's a series, though, that NF Golden Clouds are pretty heavy favorites, and we might see an upset, but that's very unlikely with how these teams have played throughout the regular season. Unfortunately for Azul here, they have the unfortunate situation of being up against a very tough first-round opponent, but that does also go with the fact that they've also ended their regular season 3-3, a pretty not great record going to the playoffs with. It's one that you can definitely make the playoffs in, but it's not one that you'll be happy with, as I'm trying to make sure we get these teams in as possible, as we do get Nola Flight. They're already in the lobby. Now it's waiting on Azul. We get Nola Flight. Looks like they'll be represented by Asterion, Panda, and Godless. The face off against them on Azul. Don't know who's going to be playing. Well, they do have 4 options, though, with Famous, Sweets, Muslim, and Typhoon. We'll see soon enough, though. As soon as everybody's in, we're going to get this series started. And we're going to see who will come out on top in this best of 7 To win 4 games to get to the next round of action. And NF Golden Clouds again coming to the playoffs. Situation that they're going to have to show what they have in, as and this is not going to be an easy matchup for anybody. Especially in your first round of the playoffs, it's usually never that easy. Usually a little difficult, but again, Golden Clouds, they deserve this nice seeding coming into it. So, coming as a second seed, a lot of expectations on this team to do well. But can they fulfill that? We've seen a lot of upsets, and they happen often in single elimination formats. You don't play well for a series, unfortunately, that could spell the end of your season. I'm just waiting. I think Azul will be joining in on time here. Against NF. Well, fight. It's been a while since we've seen fight on here. Oh wait, they've already joined in. They're joining in early, actually. We're gonna get the series started early then. Great to see them. It is famous Mo Salim and Sweets. And that's usually their starting roster. But they're here. Best of 7 series. Gotta win 4 to move on to the quarterfinals. As here we go again. We're going to be starting this series earlier, but it's just in the, just in the mindset that time is precious. But here we go. Best of 7. NF Golden Clouds, the heavy favorites, but do we see an upset of massive proportions? Azul's going to have to show up, and that's already a great start. Famous with a dunk, but it doesn't go in. Asterion pinches it off his post, but Azul, that is the start they need. They're putting up immediate pressure, and as underdogs, especially heavy underdog, that's what you have to do. You have to make your opponents worried. You have to put them a little bit off kilter. If you don't put in immediate aggression, that's going to be tough to stop. Oh, but Panda. Maybe the early aggression from Azul. We didn't scare them after all. Because it's Panda with the doink. And that gets past everybody. The first strike goes to Nola Flight. As Panda with the shots. Panda with the first goal of this series. Nola Flight Golden Clouds, as expected. They get off to a hot start here. Asterion. Looking for a second, maybe. Guess who Fame is bouncing in front. Mo Salim is there to do it. And he gets it under Panda. Now Godless. In a titanium white battle bus. To be more specific. Going with the meme car that's just been released. Maybe that's just how he's feeling here. Maybe he just likes that car, honestly. It's a Merkit box. I've never been a big fan of it, but Godless is working with it. But give credit where credit's due. That is not an easy car to work around, as that's a good shot from Asterion. Off the bar. Follow-up coming. Who's got it? It's Panda. That's bar down, skis, and in. And Golden Clouds. Doesn't take them too long before they find that next goal. And Asterion's shot leads to Panda's follow-up. Both of them off the bar. But Panda's goes in afterwards. And it's Nola Flight who have now shifted this game. Sure, they were the ones that had to play a little bit of defense to start off, but now maybe things starting to go back to a sense of normalcy for Nola Flight Golden Clouds. Used to having their way with most teams. They're extremely talented. I think these guys have been teammates for a while as well, as Panda on the field. Famous. Ooh, doesn't have this one. Panda near post and wide. Nola Flight just sizing up the opposition here. Challenge after challenge, just looking for those little openings that they can shoot at. Panda now, dunked by Famous. As Godless, who will pop it up. Sweet's trying to return favor for 100x. Will be Panda with the dunk. And it will be Nola Flight who are pushing. But 100x 35 Azul. Still no goals yet this game, but they have found some success at getting to offense. Better than what their first start could have been. They're not, necessarily afraid of Nola Flight, but they are definitely having their strength tested in this series. There's now another player assigned from Asterion. Aim is trying to get the clear here, but Panda straight to it. Panda wants the second touch off the back wall in front for Asterion, but that one's wide. Godless in field. Panda still to it. Here comes Godless. He's trying to catch up. Flick out, bouncing. Asterion overcommits. The Golden Clouds. Oh, and starting to see the formation of passing plays here. That's not a very good touch. Pinch away. Nola Flight. Definitely not a perfect team by any stretch of the margin. Seeing situations where these passing plays aren't going to fruition, but that one will! Oh, and it's absolutely perfect. It's Asterion the Godless back to Asterion. The 1-2-1 give and go. And it works to perfection. Nola Flight. Continue to add more. And this kind of offense. This could be a long series for any of you 100X fans. Or a short one if you're a Nola Flight fan. They're looking to try to hit the series as quickly as possible. And if they're this potent on offense, won't be surprised if this series ends in 4 or 5 games at this rate. That's clear from Panda. Sweets, first to it, is still in front though. Asterion! Shot! Saved by Sweets! Holy, yeah, the dive on his goal line for that one. Follow up now, Muslim! It's Panda to save. Back and forth. Now, Nola Flight. Panda. Shot! Famous again. Keeps it out. 100x35. Hanging on by a thread on defense, but it's just enough to keep things intact. And to keep this game somewhat in reach. But the fact of the matter is, I still have 0 goals. The shooting has not been there, and neither has been their ability to create offensive pressure. With Nola Flight knowledgeable of that, they don't have to worry too much about overcommitting, pushing more into offense. They know the plays will come to them eventually. And mostly with the bump. Famous. That's Godless. Second touch. Panda with the clear. Now he's demoed by Famous. Sweets. Well, that's not a very good touch. That's backwards. Asterion! Oh, he's missed his shot. What could have been the goal, the seal game 1 for Nola Flight. Asterion completely makes the mistake there and completely misses his chance. Here's another one. That one not even close from Asterion. He's missed another one. That's Godless with the clear. Everybody committing here from Azul. Salim's got to get back off the back wall. Here comes Sweets. Next. Be kind of a misrotation. Now a solo play from Sweets. Asterion will stop. You can just see the quality of play that Nola Golden Clouds requests of their opponents. You need to play very well to even get a goal against these guys. And as we see from Azul, they're starting to really feel it. Game 1 will go to Golden Clouds. A shutout to start the series. They gave Azul absolutely no space. And if this continues, I expect this series to be a quick one for Nola Flight. They're just looking very, very formidable. And for Azul, they're really struggling to keep up. Nola Flight with game 1. We'll be going into game 2 as soon as everybody's ready. Oh, someone's left as well. That is Asterion Panda. Oh, Flight maybe make a sub here, or are they making a card change? We'll see what they're doing here. They're back. Well, Asтерion's back, and okay, they did make some card changes. I mean, to be fair, they are using some interesting cards here in game 1. But I think they're going to go back to maybe some more normal cards here. Some more expected cards from players at this level. Everybody be ready. Mostly waiting until the time ticks to 0 here. Taking as much time as needed for Azul to try to reset going into game 2. But time is up. Nola Flight is ready for the action. And so is 100X. Mo Salim needs to join. There we are. A couple extra seconds. But now he's in. And here we go, game 2. An early starts for NF Golden Clouds. But they're looking to continue. Asterion, he's got a breakaway. Shot on. It's Famous to get to it off the spawn. The Rocket League gods, the deities, whatever you call them. They'll be watching from above here. Azul, they saved him on that play. But they might not save him on this one. Another save from Famous. And now clear from Muslim. That's going. Wait a second. That's going in. It's Azul to score. Not even 30 seconds in. And a pop clear from Muslim. Gets past them all. Golden Clouds, maybe a bit of an overcommit. Not a very good challenge from Godless as well. And that will go against them. As follows going in from Fusion and Chemo. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the stream. Early in game 2 of X35 Azul and NF Golden Clouds. Golden Clouds. One game 1 and a shutout, but already in game 2 we're seeing things start to change here. Azul looking for a second Mosalim wide. Now Goddess can challenge. It's still kept away here by Azul. They're making Golden Clouds grasping at straws here. Mosalim off the corner. That bounce is not fun for Godless to get to. Sweets. Oh, and Panda's miss. That's a huge mistake. Asterion still gets back. But that one should have been a goal. Follow up. Panda saves that. Golden Clouds cowering on defense. If they don't break out, they'll be seeing a second goal go in very soon. Here comes Mosalim. That one's kept wide. Follow up. Pinched away. Azul with full control of the offense. But now they have to give it away. Their boost totals run low. Now it's Golden Clouds. Godless. Back wall. Mostly miss. In front. Panda's bumped. Asterion won't challenge. Now he can. Golden Clouds. A lot of defense to start off this game. Now is their chance to strike. And Godless will do just that. The battle bus. Coming in hot. And honestly, we don't see a battle bus go very often on this stream. I've already at that. Godless with the perfect strike. And this game's all tied up. Panda? Ooh, he kind of cut off Azarion on that play. Godless still wants it though. Godless, is he on a second touch? No, but it's open for Asterion. Godless threatened the solo play, the mechanical effort. He didn't actually have the hoods to get to it, but you can just see everybody jumping from Azul trying to get to that ball, thinking Godless has it, but really the threat comes from Azarion waiting in front of the nets. And just like that, Golden Clouds now have the lead in this game. We'll see if they keep it, but it may not be for long. Sweets. Mosalim, oh, that one needs to go on target from Mosalim. He'll be kicking himself. That should be a goal. And now an overcommit. Godless going. It's Famous to get back every single time. It's Famous to save, but he's not there on this. It's Asterion. 3-1 for Golden Clouds. Famous with the initial save, but his teammates don't provide extra padding on defense. And Asterion breaks through them like butter. He's the knife, they're the butter, and Asterion allowing a bit of a cushion for his team, but they're not done with just a 2-goal lead. They want more. Only halfway through this game. Golden Clouds not greedy, but they know a 2-goal lead can very easily be cut down. One good play from Azul, and Golden Clouds can take it to counter, but an overcommit. Panda, they put it on. Mosalim there, still rolling up the back wall. Sweets. Inched away with Panda. Golden Clouds catching Azul on some overcommits, but no goals yet that have resulted directly from those plays. But if they happen enough times, I will assure you that will not stay the case. Asterion jumping at that one. Golden Clouds really diving at a lot of these challenges, and it's surprising to me that they're kind of playing slowly on defense, but that's just not slow at all. That's a bump play, and that's a free goal for Godless. And while they might be jumping at plays I don't like, that play from Panda, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a perfect bump time. A perfect time to bump. Gets rid of Famous, who's been saving absolutely everything that hasn't gone in for Nola Flight. Every time Famous can't make the save, it's Nola Flight to score. That one, is that going in? No, it's wide. There's time from Panda, straight to Famous, who puts it to the corner. On an X35 Azul, I mean, you can tell they're just pushing so many resources on the offense every single time. It results in these overcommits where they have a lot of difficulties at being able to get back to defense with enough pace. Also means when they do get back to defense, their boost totals are not high. As that's a good flick from Asterion. Famous will stop that Panda now. Demo the midfield for Mosalim. Sweets, maybe, but he puts it away from the nets. That should be a goal there. Every day of the week for Mosalim. And for Azul, they won't be getting chances like that often against Nola Flights. Nola Flights will, and they'll score. Absolutely lethal. Nola Flight giving Azul a tough time here. As that shot from Asterion off the bar and in. There's no chance for Mosalim to stop that one. And if Nola Flight continue, every game will be a real battle for Azul just to stay relevant. This dunk play, Godless. He's up with it. Maybe. Sweets will stop that one. And Godless at the side wall. In front of the nets for Panda. Famous challenging, but Panda still breaks through. 60 seconds left here until the end of game 2, but it's already been secured by Nola Flight. They'll be leading 2-0 in this series. And now it's just a victory lap. Maybe one more goal for them, or maybe Azul can get a little glimmer of hope at the end of this game. Going into game 3. Maybe one goal, just to make their mood a little bit brighter. Because right now, Nola Flight is not giving them a lot of confidence in this series. There's not a lot that Azul can look at and go, well, we did that well. Because right now, Nola Flight is just doing it better. It's Panda. Oh, he's missed the clear. Mosalim on target. Asterion will be to it. Mosalim, a quick angle shot, but Godless is there waiting. Azul putting on the offense. Panda. Oh, he doesn't have to worry about that one because Famous overcommits. And the time will run out here. Oh, like Golden Clouds maybe looking for one more, but they'll be stopped in the corner. And I don't think we'll be seeing a 0-second goal here from any of these teams. Game 2 will go to Nola Flight Golden Clouds. As they now lead the series 2-0. They're doing everything Azul's doing, but better. More efficiently, more confidently. There's nothing stopping this team. If this continues, every game will be a pretty... will be an uphill battle for Azul, just to stay close. Everybody ready for game 3? We're gonna go right into it. There's no flight. If they win this, they'll be taking quadruple match points. They'll have 4 chances to win the series. Only need to take 1 if they are able to take this game. They'll only need to take 1. It'll be a huge success for them here. But last game, Azul was able to get 1 goal against them. Unfortunately, after that, little fight, Golden Clouds went back to the usual bag of tricks. Just putting in a play that absolutely overwhelms Azul. With Azul pushing more and more to that offense, Nola Flight Golden Clouds can take advantage of the defense. It's Panda. Has that gone through? It has! Panda's gonna score! That didn't take long for Nola Flight. A quick breakaway, and again, Salim misses that, and Sweety's overcommitted there. And for the first time in this series, one of the errors that Azul's been making consistently has been capitalized on directly. Nola Flight Golden Clouds will take that one there with an overcommit from all 3 of the players on Azul. Famous. Challenge with Godless in front for Sweets, and that will pinch in. An immediate response from 100x35 Azul. Not gonna go down silently. Only a couple seconds later, do we see this pass from Famous connect with Sweets. And Azul breaks down the defense quickly. Their speed able to get through any sort of issue they had to meet. Golden Clouds, maybe they'll get one back. Kickoff. Asterion wins it, but he doesn't get past Mosalim. Godless backing to that back wall is now Godless. He's got to get careful here. A bit of an overcommit, but he is there with it. I must admire Godless's commitment to that battle bus. It has not changed from that car yet this series. That's clear from Famous. Panda, who doesn't have that touch. But neither will anybody else. Godless, stopped by Sweets. Now leading the midfield, Asterion. Almost got bumped now. He's dribbling. Pinch play. Dunk on Mosalim. Not in, but Asterion does have offense and a passing attempt. Panda, ooh, second guesses himself on that play. Decides not to go for it. Now Azul trying to push in. Infield pass to Mosalim. It's Panda to stop that. And Asterion can't get the shot, but Golden Clouds. Again, all they need is that little opening here, and they'll break through. Panda, Godless wants to redirect. He's actually done well keeping that in front of the net, but Panda won't get there. Golden Clouds with the creativity on offense, but just not the right play. As now pass off Famous. Shots! Panda gets credit with that save. Azul almost break through there with a really quick play. They're trying to outplay Golden Clouds with speed. Golden Clouds are not the faster team out of the 2 here. Azul has definitely been trying to play with pace, but pace can only matter if the play that you're putting in is quality. And right now, Golden Clouds have the stronger quality, have the better plays, but now they've also just overcommitted. Godless, they'll get back to this. Amos, though, still first to it. He's got the ball, but Panda will take it away. Mosalim, stripped by Panda. Now Asterion, he's trying to jump up quickly here. He wants to dunk on Sweets. Infield for Famous. Godless will win that one in the air. Now Asterion, maybe, no, hits the post and wide. Halfway through this game, Golden Clouds haven't really had as strong a footing as they had in their other games. Azul maybe breaking through a little more easily. Every game they've gotten a little better at getting through Nola Flights, but still, it is Nola Flight who are the better looking team out of the two here. Azul, that's a double commit. Godless, oh, he's completely flubbed that shot. But should be a goal in a lot of circumstances for Godless. He'll want that play back. He just has to kind of shake it off, let it go. Now, infield play, mostly misses. Panda, and jumps in. Oh, that one won't go. Two players commit from Nola Flight. Now Godless, all alone. Dribble, maybe. Mo Salim will stop, and now Famous can try to dribble. I'll play on Asterion as Golden Clouds trying to jump earlier in the midfield. X35 Azul learning. That touch from Sweets. Straight to Asterion. Dribble. Asterion. He's taking a long time to do anything with that, and he ends up just giving it away. Golden Clouds. Defense. Once again. Famous. Infield. Mo Salim. Dot past Godless. Well, the Flights have been closer at scoring, but Azul, all they need is one breakthrough, and that could be the goal to win this game for them. And maybe start their resurgence in this series. Sweets. Not through Panda as he ran out of boost midway through that play. Godless. Right to the back wall. Panda. Shots! Saved by Famous. Who's just saved his team there from what could have been the game-ending goal. As up is Panda. Godless now. Ooh, complete whiff. Famous. Maybe on. Asterion. Saves it away. It's getting kind of tense here in this game. Nobody breaking through. Maybe. Godless only, what a save! Where's the follow-up? Mo Salim! Godless saves again! A double save from Godless! And with 30 seconds left, this game somehow stays tied. Godless, the brick wall on defense for Nola Flight. And now he's got to do it again. In front, Famous one. Godless misses. And Godless with a mistake. He made the double save before. But now he's just made that mistake that has cost his team the game. Godless. An absolute throw in the last seconds. He should be hitting lows every day. And that one, a huge error when you can't have those. Golden Clouds now need to connect quickly. 10 seconds left. Panda. Infield. Challenge on Famous. Famous found Asterion. Godless. Even going to keep the offense. Cleared away by Sweets. And that will end game 3. Famous with one more goal. And on X35 Azul. Not backing down. They've shut down Nola Flight in this game. But again, all it took was one mistake from Godless. He's been playing very well this series, but this game was one where that should not be happening. Godless knows it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Godless rarely makes those mistakes, but now that he has, that's going to make things a lot more difficult as some bits being cheated by Recovery. Thank you, Recovery, for the bits. Means a lot as we'll be going into game 3 here with 100x35. Again, is now Citrus jumping into the lobby here with Chemo. An immediate change. They weren't happy with that game 3 performance. And they are going to throw in the substitutes here for Nola Flight. Already not happy. That game 3 should not have ended that way for them. But now that they've made these changes, RX35 Azul shaking up this series just a little bit. But how much more can Azul handle? That's only one game, and again, a 7-game series. They need to win 4 of those games, and even with that game being their win, it did not look confident. It came off of mistakes. You can't rely on those same mistakes happening again if you're Azul. And now in comes Citrus with the dunk. Godless, first to it. Shot down, Sweets with... He's really awkward there. He almost flicked it into his own net. Would not be the start that Azul would want. That'd be a play that probably set the tone for the rest of the series as Sweets. Oh, what a pass to Mo Salim. And saved by Citrus as he races back to get to that one. Emo. Mo Salim backwards here. Sweets off the back wall. Doesn't get the clear. Citrus. Oh, he's got to get that touch. Chemo is not going to get to this one. And that one's pinched. Wait a second. God has got to get to this. And he doesn't. It's a pinch play from Famous. Fortune favors the bold. And Famous here took the chance on this challenge. And it goes his way. A fortunate pinch, but he'll take those. And for Golden Clouds, all that they built here is starting to crash down against them. Lancem swinging against them very quickly. They cannot let Azul rack up points, because if they do, Azul will get more and more confidence, and that is the last thing Golden Clouds need to have happen. They just need a goal here to maybe slow down Azul's progress. As Citrus off the back wall, in comes Chemo, his shot, not challenged, and that will be free for Chemo. On X35, Azul, uncharacteristically relaxed on defense. They let Chemo have that one. And that's a play that they'll want back. As the series continues, Godless to the sidewall. Looking for more. Godless off the back. Wants to dunk. Gets it, but it's still not going to create anything here for Golden Clouds. Azul now the other way. 100x for the lead. It will be stopped here. Godless now. Hop down field. Mostly, he doesn't have control in this. Chemo through one. Sweets will be the last defender. Azul rotating very well. Look at these passing plays in field. Off that corner, they really utilize the ability of their teammates to be settled, not just in front of that, but in the back post as well. Make sure that every single shot is covered for themselves to get the best chance they can to score. Well, that one's not covered. Godless. 2-1. As that ball just kind of rolled in front of the net here. I wasn't even ready. I did not think that was going to happen, but yeah, no one on Azul got to that one. And it's Godless with what is the goal that served him on a silver platter. Again, Godless has been a really influential player for this in this series for Nola Flight. Now he's off a corner, maybe near angle, here by Mo Salim. The Citrus. Shot towards nets, double commit from Azul. Citrus can maybe make the most of this one, but that one is bombed across the field. No chance any teammate's going to get to that one anytime soon. Now Chemo, infield, Godless. He's got to this one first, and he'll have the open net to himself. It's Godless to score again, and it's Chemo to set him up. Substitutes come in, and you can see a world of change here. They change up the playstyle, and Azul does not have an answer. Now they have a 3-1 lead. They're just going to see if maybe they can ride this one out to the end of Game 4 and take match point that way. They'll not have quadruple match point as they were hoping for, but they will have triple match point. Still very favorable. You don't see 3-game comebacks often in these kind of series. So for Azul, this game will be one that they would like to win. Because if they win it, it'll be a 2-2 side series. They'll have a huge advantage coming into that next game. Going down 2-0 in a series, being able to get 2 games back is a huge mark of redemption, of grits, of determination. Azul needs to prove that here with 2 minutes left. I've got to get 2 goals at least. Just tie things up. That is without Golden Cloud scoring again, but Golden Cloud still on the attack. Still looking to make life even more difficult as Mo Salim infield. Sweet trying to get to the back post, but that one's too far away. A good chance there from Azul, but Sweets was not in the right position. Was worried that maybe his team would overcommit like they did before. His position's so far back that realistically he really needed his other teammate to come in and put the shot on. As off the back wall from Chemo. Citrus. 2 touches. But it will be Famous to clear the other way. Nola Flight. Again, I think they're just trying to let time take its course here. They don't need to score. And they know that. And they know Azul has to. And so for them, it's all about making sure that Azul doesn't score. They don't have to score, but if it means Azul doesn't score, they'll be happy with that itself. For Golden Clouds, 1 more goal would be a nice way to kind of wrap up this game. As Sweets, off a ceiling, down to Famous. Chemo's first to it. Mo Salim on low boost. Chemo. The corner. Still on nothing. Now he's looking in field. Famous is there As a challenge from Citrus. Will not be able to create any offense here for the Hold of Flight. Back they go. Time. Not's going to be helping Azul here. As every clear, wasting precious seconds off that clock. Every touch from Nola Flight, making them one step closer to having that a 3-1 lead in the series. Citrus, he's waiting back on, he's going to save Chemo. But a little catch here. Now, with that dribble from Chemo, he'll waste out every last second here. Game 4, we'll go to Nola Flight Golden Clouds. They lead 3-1 in the series. They only need one more win to take this one. They only need one more win to go to the quarterfinals. And they only need these next 5 minutes to do it. Here we go. Game 5. Everybody, you ready? Does 135 Azul have some tricks up their sleeve because they're going to need a lot of them. They're going to need to pull out everything. All the stops in this series, if they even want to have the chance to take down this Azul side, to take down this Golden Cloud side. So now in Game 5, it's Nola Flight who have every advantage possible, every upper hand, and all they need is just to win one more. They've done pretty well at adding goals and making sure their leads are strong, solidified, and difficult to reach. Now, just need to do it again. Emo. Warsnet, Famous. He'll be up for it. Citrus. To the sidewall. Bouncer. Up for Godless. He wants that one in field, but that's just going to go right to Famous. Well, the fight will have to go back. I think that's a triple commit from them. But still, Azul not putting a shot there. They weren't in the position to do it. And so while that is a play that Golden Clouds will not be happy to replicate, they won't be capitalized, and they won't be countered on it. They'll get away scot-free. There's a pinch from Godless infield. Famous clears it away. Straight to Citrus, though. Shot. Crossbar. Moslem is waiting on it. There's a shot. Had the placement, but not the power. And so Moslem was there. It's Chemo now. Over Sweets. Famous. Is it the other way? Citrus. With a powerful touch. Moslem's got to get to this one, and does. There's now 2 whiffs. Godless. He's got a net. He's got a goal. It's Godless to score. And whenever this man's on the shooting, things get really sketchy for Azul. Godless, I told you, he's been playing extremely well this series. His shots have been lethal. They've been really well placed, and honestly, they've been tough to react to. The first goal of this game, what could be the last game of the series, going to Nola Flight. They want a second. Citrus, there we go. They double their lead right off the kickoff. And now, well, Chemo really should be scoring those. Fortunately, he's got a player to follow up right behind him who won't miss that net. Nola Flight. Already up 2 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Maybe Azul can answer back. Famous. Boss bar and in. What a shot from Famous. That is absolutely pristine. Godless left flat-footed as that shot is off the bar and in. Famous catching Golden Clouds off guard. And that's an answer that he'll be happy with. Famous wants to dribble. Citrus clears it away. Off the corner, it's Sweets. Send the clear. Godless waiting, but the shot's coming in! It's Citrus to stop it, it's Godless to clear. And now it's Chemo to try to transition. Sweets with the early challenge. Azul still have offense because of it. Salim. Godless is waiting. And that means... Oh, a team bump! Wait a second! No, it's actually gonna get a shot on that. Azul almost creating havoc for themselves on defense. A team bump would not be favorable for them. Golden Clouds, already quite a strong team when Azul are playing well on defense. If Azul is going to bump each other out, that only makes things tougher for them. As Sweets off a corner. Famous can't get the shot as Citrus cleared away. Sweets is waiting. Godless now wants it. He'll hit it down the field. It's off the back wall. Maybe got a second touch. In comes Chemo. He'll get the dunk on Mosley. Off the back wall. Sweets has no pressure, but he has missed. Citrus still pushing. Ola Flight given a chance here from that miss off the back wall. But ultimately, they aren't pushing too aggressively. Like last game, they have a lead, and they're willing to not take as many risks as they have to, just to keep it. It is only one goal. With 2 minutes left, a lot of time here for Azul to come back. But that shot saved by Mo Salim. Azul with some strong defense, but like Golden Clouds continue to put on the shots. At some point, it will break through, but when, and or even if, actually, because Azul is being able to defend this stuff. It's a good bump from Mo Salim. Should get the ball away. And now he's off the corner. Pinch play. Sweets. Oh, he might tuck this one down. Off the post. Godless. Backwards. He gets the challenge. Godless went everything on the line for that one. Backwards challenge works now. Is clear. Golden Clouds all. Again, they only have a 1-goal lead, but that's all they need. But they want another goal badly here. Azul can come back at any moment. And while Golden Clouds have played well, a 1-goal lead is going to be very tough to keep in a game for this long, but they don't need to worry about that, because it's Godless again. You need someone to score. Calling Godless seems to be the right option, because whenever he's on the ball, he scores. It's like a Midas touch, but in Rocket League. So I guess a Godless touch, because he just keeps scoring. Whenever he hits the ball on offense, it just goes in. Now Nola Flight, one step closer to the next round of the playoffs. Azul, one step closer to being eliminated. They don't want it. They gotta throw everything they have now. As we're approaching the final 30 seconds of regulation, Azul's gotta throw everything at that net. They're currently playing defense, but one clear can change that. But they need that clear soon. Mo Salim, look down the field. Citrus, up quickly, but Mo Salim still attacking. Off the back wall. Mo Salim misses. Still bouncing. Sweet's trying to get back, but it will be Citrus to shoot, to go, and that won't go in. 10 seconds left. Mo Salim on Godless. He'll save that one. Azul gonna keep it up, but time will run out, and they'll be eliminated. It's Nullify Golden Clouds with a 4-1 series win. They were dominant all series long except for Game 3. And they will keep their season going, their strong performances continuing even here. As 100x35 Azul just left scratching their heads at what to do here. They're going to be eliminated. They just couldn't beat Nola Flights. They couldn't crack the code. And Nola Flights are the better team. A big win for the Nola Flight organization. Again, an organization that has not been on the stream for a while again. And I'm nice to see your return here, and a huge win at that. As, wow, just a big result when they needed it. As, let me get that prediction poll closed up here. The Flights are your winners. Congratulations to them. That is not it for the action tonight. Again, reminder, they'll be playing, as we gotta go to the playoffs here. 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bracket. Reminder, with that win here, Nola Flight, we'll be playing the winner of Arlo Silver versus Blindside Tactics. That should be a pretty good match as well. As, here we go, back to our schedule 2. Again, our next matchup, we Escape Velocity Sparkle versus Be More Extreme Esports Inferno. We'll be seeing that matchup very soon, but we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back with more Rocket League action. Stick around for more action on the Sportia stream. As Mr. Funky Fresh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very nice of you to join and look to Buddy stream. And again, congratulations to Nullfight on their win. Sorry about that, everybody. We had a bit of an issue there getting live again, but we're back. We're back with some more action. I've got to make sure my camera's actually focusing the right way. There you go. We're back with some more Rocket League action again. Let's take a quick look at our schedule here to see what we saw before. Again, we saw NF Golden Clouds win against 135 Azul 4-1. And now we have a Tier 5 matchup, Escape Velocity Sparkle, BMX Inferno. We'll go straight to that one as well. There we go. Here is our players for this matchup. Prediction poll, I also gotta make sure we get that going. We do have it. Makes it a little easier for everyone, I think. Sorry about that, 1 second. Again, I'm having some little issues here, but hopefully it will fix itself. And we're just getting ready for all of the action. That we can get this series started up as soon as possible. We will go to the playoff bracket, why not? We actually get the right playoff bracket though, there it is. And we've actually seen one match from this playoff bracket already. We saw Squareball Round 12 beat Strikes Gas Emerald. Now winner of this being Golden Eagles. And again, it's be winner of Escape Velocity Sparkle, BMX Inferno. BMX standing for Be More Extreme, if any of you are wondering. You know, again, an org that I actually have seen before, but not on the stream. As a follow coming in. Who is that? That is Krusty. Thank you, Krusty Dog, for the follow. Welcome to the Sporty Stream again. I'm gonna get this series started up very soon. I'm just kind of in a bit of a rush. Make sure that everything is running smoothly. As I think everything's good now. Okay, everything's back. Again, we'll take a look at those rosters here before we go in the lobby. But again, the Escape Velocity, BMX. Two pretty good teams here. Another follow coming in, this time from Tay. Thank you, Tay, for the follow. Thank you all so much. That's very nice of you. As we'll go in game. Here we go. Big matchup. Big series. Escape Velocity Sparkle, BMX Inferno, a best of 7. Reminder, winner moves on. Loser is out of the playoff system. It's Cosmic Magic, Navy, Convy, Peak versus Peak. Tiger White, by the way, is J Phelps. That is J Phelps and Rifts. Here we go. Let's get everything ready. We're on time. Good luck to both these teams in this matchup. It's a best of 7 series. You gotta win to move on. And it is not easy. Both these teams have the ability to take down each other. But who will be the one to prevail in the end? On the blue is Escape Velocity. On the orange is BMX. Here we go. Our last series of the night. And the question is again, who will take it? Both these teams have these teams have never faced each other in the regular season. They're in the playoffs. They've got to get very acquainted with each other very quickly. They are not going to make things easy at all. As an early shot from J Phelps will go in for Escape Velocity. And just kind of finds its way to him. Peak with a challenge. And like Peak does, he's a pretty good setup player. He's not known for his shooting, but he definitely is known for just being a solid anchor at the back of the team. Making sure he holds the team down, and keeps them. Actually, anchor is probably the worst way I can describe that. Solid rock is probably a better name. Anchor actually has bad connotations to it. The solid rock at the back of the team, making sure that he keeps his team steady and honest, and prevents anything from becoming too difficult to handle. You'll be seeing him set up his teammates a lot in this series. Again, better to call him a rock, I think, than an anchor. Anchor is actually kind of mean. That is not what I intended to say when I said anchor. Oh, boy. What do you see? Toxic confirmed. Well, whatever it is, escape velocity with the early lead, but... Can they hold on to it? Can they add more rifts? Doesn't get through Cosmic Banter as... Jay Phelps straight in the midfield. Up goes Convy. He wants it. He will get saved by Peak, who sits on his goal line. And Peak, again, as, you know, known for going to be that defensive player on this team. He can get those saves, although I don't think he wants to be in that situation very often. That is not one that Peak will save every single time. Let's get it there now. Looking for the passing field. In front is Jay Phelps. Can't get the shot. Here comes Rift. Stops by Convy. As Rift, again, looking in midfield. Navy clears it out. But it's only straight to Jay Phelps. Escape velocity team will sit back if need be. As now Cosmic Badger maybe takes this. Is another save from Peak to keep his team here. As Flutter with the fall. Thank you, Flutter by SS. As now, oh my god, it's going back. Rift saves it. Bob coming in from Convy. He's hitting one. Foul Cosmic Badger. He'll force it through. BMX Inferno finally find the breakthrough. It comes from a weird play on defense where a redirect from an escape velocity player almost goes in, and then it spills out in the midfield. The shot goes through. But the offense of both these teams has been relatively muted. They have not really been pushing up as aggressively as maybe I think they could be. They're trying to just feel out for game one, but going into the next games of the series, who's going to be more aggressive? Who's going to be more lethal as well as Jay Phelps off the back wall? No shot coming in. Yes, it is. Peak almost actually got that one. And his initial shot wasn't going to be close to that net, but 50-50 made it a little easier as Navy. Dribble. Rift stops that one. Peak. Let Convy challenge, and now midfield, Jay Phelps with the clear. Straight to Peak. Cosmic Badger stops this one. Here comes escape velocity. But Convy in the midfield. BMX. Not letting this one through. Their playstyle countering what escape velocity want. Now this challenge straight up. And again, this is kind of surprising because escape velocity are the favorite in this matchup. The 3-3 record against the 2-4 BMX Inferno. Escape velocity definitely being pressed here a lot harder. BMX still searching for what would be their go-ahead goal in this game. Navy. Oh, an early challenge here. Looking in field. Convy. Can he shoot it? Fake play. Now he goes, but that touch is too weak, and Peak will have no issue controlling that one and getting rid of it. Navy. To the sidewall. Jay Phelps doesn't have it. Navy. Maybe. On? No, it's Rift who will clear it away. Or he even has the chance to get a shot going. Escape velocity. Oh, a huge mistake here. Convy. Oh, that's not very confident from him. Now he's going to get back to this one. He staves off escape velocity's quick push, but that is not how you want to play defense if you're BMX. Again, unfortunately, they won't be countered. Unfortunately, this game is still at tied for them. They want that lead. They really want it now. They just want to give themselves an opportunity where they can have a lead and be more comfortable. But right now, things are really getting tense for these teams. And it's only game one. As we're seeing these teams playing defensively. Drift, saved by Navy. Haven't really seen escape velocity take enough chances here with putting the second player up in offense as well. Now's their chance. Jay Phelps. And as soon as I talk about it, here's the example. It works. It got to send two players up to offense to get goals, and escape velocity do that. Jay Phelps has been one of the most confident players on this lobby. And he'll be up for that one quickly. He'll get the second goal for escape velocity now. 32 seconds left. If they can hold off BMX for 32 seconds, they'll take game one, and they'll start the series in their favor. As Rift overshoots this one. Jay Phelps is waiting as Rift. Maybe a challenge. Dunk play on Convy. Cosmic Badger off the sidewall. Convy here to the targets. Still waiting in field for Navy. His shot is tucked in with 11 seconds to go. It's Navy with the clutch play on the other side of the field. As this one is going away from the net. Navy's got to get to that one well. And he does. It's just a good touch, a good amount of air roll. And he just puts it in at a tough angle as well. A perfect shot from Navy. BMX Inferno, once again, with the response to tie it up. Now can they take the lead? Well, maybe they will. It might come from a mistake. Peak will stop that one. Is this one? Down the field. Chance for escape velocity if they can get to this one. J Phelps bouncing in field. Convey gets the pinch away, but jumping is Peak. Cosmic Badger wins that one. And it will hit the ground from lat clear. BMX Inferno have been able to, in the final seconds, tie this game up now in overtime, and they could try to take the series lead here instead of Escape Velocity. The underdog team looking like the better of the two, but that one will be a mistake. It's J Phelps to score. And while you may have looked good, all it takes is this from Cosmic Badger. Awkward. He doesn't really put up an effort to stop that one. And it's a free shot there for EV Sparkle. They'll take game one in overtime. Quickly, might I add. And it comes off the back of J Phelps, who scores all 3 goals. And trust me, Escape Velocity Sparkle are totally fine with J Phelps doing this. This is something J Phelps has done in the past. He'll do it again. But game 1 will go to Escape Velocity. Now on to game 2. And they add more, but how close it's been, again, I feel like for BMX Inferno, it's really they only need to unlock one more thing before they start to kind of blow this game wide open. Seriously, it feels like they have everything that it takes to just absolutely dominate on a Sparkle. They just don't have it all together. For Escape Velocity, that's 1 win down. All they need is 3 more. It's going to be a tough ask for them. Team not known for being able to get sweeps. They're not a team that sweeps often, I don't think. At least from my knowledge of them. They're good, but it's really tough for them to sweep, especially with all their games being so close. So reliant on J Phelps. His Peak. Oh, to the corner here. Cosmic Badger waiting. Incoming is J Phelps, but he missed his shot. Here comes Rift now. Puts it near the target. Bumped into the second touch. It's still wide. It's now Convey. Doesn't get the second touch. J Phelps. Once again, probably the most dangerous player here for Escape Velocity Sparkle on offense. Team really revolves around him when it comes to getting shots and getting plays. He'll be the one that is kind of the spearhead of this offense. He'll be the one that kind of finishes off the plays. He's not the only scary player for this team. I mean, Peak, again, he sits in the backfield, but he's good at setting up his teammates. Why, even though J Phelps might be the one who scores the vast majority of this team's goals, the reason why teams have a difficulty stopping him, because Peak is usually the one that is also a threat and putting plays into danger. As J Phelps, he's got round 1 here. Now round 2 with Convey's challenge. Still looking infield for Peak. No shot on target there from Peak. His touch is just lofted towards Cosmic Badger. And they won't have an issue. Moving to this one is Peak. Off the ceiling. To J Phelps. He just shot off a Peak there. Incoming the shot. And Rift. He just jumped over it from Rift. Oh boy, he'll want to be a little bit better on defense on that play. As Peak, unfortunately, he gets in his teammate's way there, but Rift, I have no clue why he jumped so high on that one. Sure, he's covering the net, but that is one he should be saving. It's straight at him. And he jumps over it for really apparently no reason. Escape Velocity, maybe a quick answer. Rift, saved by Cosmic Badger. Convey misses. It's Peak to take advantage. Any mistake made, Peak is waiting to capitalize. Escape Velocity Sparkle. Also the same thing there with a shot under the fender, but this one bounces out in front. Convey can't react, but Peak will. And Escape Velocity Sparkle will tie this game up quickly. A quick response from Sparkle. And now maybe they want the lead. Rift almost hit that one to the back post. Convey's missed. That's open, and J Phelps will score. Another whiff from Convey. And the more he does that, the more Escape Velocity Sparkle will be happy with their playstyle, because Convey cannot be missing those. It's not an easy read, but it's one he should be making at this stage in the playoffs. Every mistake amplified in this situation. The first goal goes to Peak, the second one goes to J Phelps. And now Rift wants a third, but Cosmic Badger stops it. Convey on the field. Peak on the back wall, gets it away. Convey jumping past one. Oh, second touch is Rift with the flick over Navy. Open backfield area for Escape Velocity. J Phelps looking for the bump on Cosmic Badger. And Rift tried to drive it under there, but it was just not good enough. It wasn't on target. But again, Escape Velocity setting up their players on offense. It's not just J Phelps. Drift, it's Peak, it's the whole team getting involved, but it is J Phelps who scores so often, like he does here. Again, it's always a teammate there to support him. Rift in this case, Rift the pass, and J Phelps point blank won't be missing those. It's Tommy Buckets with the rate of 15. Hey, welcome in, Tommy Buckets. Thank you. Again, we're currently in game 2 of this best of 7 series in LOS champs. Escape Velocity Sparkle leading by 1, and now with a 2-goal lead with 2:41 left on the clock. They're trying to take a 2-game series lead in this 2-game lead in this series against BMX Inferno. Inferno gonna have difficulties here as a couple mistakes is what led them to this moment where they're down a couple goals and they need some back. But that's a good shot from Cosmic Badger. That will get through. J Phelps, also known as Tiger White. You'll be hearing me use the J Phelps name, but he does go by Tiger White. But unfortunately, in this case, he cannot get back to it. Again, thank you, Tommy Buckets, for the raid. Everybody go support Tommy Buckets. Great caster, amazing guy, and friend of myself. I work in his league, known as the Splash Series. I actually worked a lot alongside him. There's Cosmic Badger. Rift's waiting. Now he's going to get the bump plays. Navy trying to get the flick. Still going. Awkward bounce. In for Convy. Shot on. Rift will save. Now Cosmic Badger. I put the shot towards, but still not working here as BMX Inferno. Trying to throw everything they have. A demo play. A couple demo plays from Navy, but still. Escape Velocity Sparkle still standing. But for how long? And for how much? And for how confidently will they do it? As BMX Inferno have just turned up the heat up to 11 out of 10. As now Convy saved by Escape Velocity Rift. As he's going to go to the corner here. Wants the dunk play, but it will be Navy to clear. Peak. I get the shot. He won't get through as... Now look at you. Got the cast an invitational here. You got the cast one of the team streams. That's really cool, honestly. And it seems like, again, that team went 9-2, went 3-0 in the day. That's really cool. I'm really happy for you as I Peak with the shot. So often it's J Phelps who's the threat. And he still is here, but this one sees Peak across the field, and he knows Peak can shoot. He knows Peak can score. He's not known for it, but Peak can put power where he needs to put it. Again, what a shot there. The 2-goal lead reestablished for Escape Velocity. And then maybe they want a third. Dunk goes in for J Phelps. Sometimes you need to be good to be lucky, and sometimes you're just going to be lucky to be good. My goodness. J Phelps, a good play, just jumping at that, getting the dunk, and a little bit of fortune added on to it. A 3-goal lead with less than 60 seconds remaining. Or 60 seconds, as I just called it. Here in Game 2, Escape Velocity. Another one for J Phelps. This man's on a roll. He scored all 3 goals for this team last game, and now in this game, he's just scored his 4th. J Phelps gonna lead his team to victory. This is an MVP level performance I've ever seen one before. What a play here. And again, it's all because of his teammates being able to help him out. But J Phelps himself shooting magnificently. No matter how good BMX Inferno's offense is, they're going to be having a tough time stopping a J Phelps playing this well. Not only has he made 4 goals, he's also assisted on a couple of the plays as well. Again, reminder that info pass to Peak was from J Phelps. As now he's got to get to this one. Shot wide, Peak. First 2 are trying to get the clear away. Pinch down from Peak. Still Peak going to the corner. Peak. Well, he's taking his time here, waiting. Infield 50. But it will be cleared by Navy. Rift. First 2 right off the sidewall. They want a 7th goal. But they may not get it here. Time is running out. They won't mind. Game 2 is still a dominant win here for Escape Velocity Sparkle. 6-2 the scoreline. And Escape Velocity Sparkle on the backs of J Phelps, 4 goals, 1 assist. Rift has 5 assists. Holy crap. That is incredible from him. I cannot believe Rift did that. 5 assists. That's kind of unheard of in a 3v3 match. As Cosmic's gonna need some time here, I guess. Fair from him. I've never had a tactical bathroom break in the middle of a series, but hey, I guess you see something new every day, don't you? Usually happened before the series. Again, Cosmic Patrick's gonna need some time here. I mean, if he has to go, he has to go, I guess. Just a... Interesting. We'll wait for him to join back in. I'm sure these teams don't mind. Or maybe Rift wants to... Rift? He's joining in. Oh, he's back! That was a quick bathroom break. I hope he washed his hands. Please, Cosmic Patrick, please tell me you washed your hands. That was really fast. Well, that's it for Game 2 here. Escape Velocity. With the early advantage in this series, 2 games up. Now they want a third, but that one will bounce in for Convy. He just challenges this. That's all he has to do is just challenge it, and it goes in his way. He bounces over Rift, it bounces over J Phelps, and Peak's nowhere to be found. And while Escape Velocity will have had a good Game 2, this is not the start they want to Game 3. A slow beginning as they got scored on almost immediately. But there's always time to come back. Rift, maybe he just got him there, but Cosmic Badger gets to get off the back wall. Peak. Corner. And now he's looking infield pinch play with Navy. Bounce. Goes to J Phelps, who will clear it down the field. Convy sends it back. Peak. Sidewall, maybe to himself, but Cosmic Badger to the corner. Here they come, BMX. Infield, in front of the net. J Phelps will clear. And now, ooh, chance maybe for J Phelps to get a shot. He is nowhere near that one. An easy touch for Convy, and now up to Rift to waste some time here, but he doesn't do very well in that. Convy, dribble, in front. Peak's gotta be careful here. The only one back for Escape Velocity Sparkle. And he's got a couple players standing in front of him who could get that one and place it anywhere. Now he's got to play more defense. Convy, double tap. Convy, get a Cosmic Badger! And he'll double his team's lead to 2. Peak, I don't really know what he's doing here. He's kind of in his net. He tripped off the post. He wanted that back wall touch. Instead, he's got an absolute worst position possible. He's in his own net. He can't do anything to stop this play. And Escape Velocity now down by 2 in this game. Having such a good start in their last couple of games, this one will not go that way. But I do know this team has the resilience to come back, but in the playoffs, it's a lot more difficult to come back from an early deficit like this. That's clear from J Phelps, straight to Navy. Wants a third goal. Really looking for it, but again, Sparkle is there. Rift gets the clear right off his spawn. And now he's past Cosmic Badger, looking for Peak, but Peak gets removed from the field. And here go the other way at BMX, utilizing the demos to remove the threats, not just when they're playing offense, but when they're playing defense too. It's J Phelps. Convy just puts it in field, jumping his Rift, his shot not on. Now Peak on the ball, looking his Peak, sealing in front for J Phelps, but that one still not able to make a shot out of it. Rift now, that gets through Navy, Cosmic Badger with the clear, straight to Peak. We'll send it right back in for Escape Velocity. Peak. Oh, what a pinch. J Phelps, I can't believe he actually was there for that. Escape Velocity still transitioning, but where's the shot from this team? They need to put one on just on target here. J Phelps high. Clear. And it gets away here. But Escape Velocity still on it. Rift now. They've been transitioning around this team in BMX, but they haven't actually put one on them. BMX have had to not save absolutely nothing as we've just been watching Sparkle playing offense, playing control, but not playing with the shooting prowess that we know they can have. Is J Phelps. Give it away. Rift. Oh, he's kind of backed away from this. Convy with the shot. Peak's just bumped out his own teammates. Peak will be fortunate that doesn't become a goal for his team. He absolutely removed Rift there. Rift would have made that save if Peak didn't bump into him. Fortunately for Peak, it is not going in the nets. He'll breathe a sigh of relief on that one. As his team still only has to get 2 goals as time's running out here for escape velocity. Rift. Inch out for J. Phelps. Strong shot. Navy gets the save and he jumps up early for that. Peak now. Infield looking for J. Phelps. Convey is waiting. Up is Rift. His play is not on target. Here we go again. Escape velocity. Have the offense, but they need shots. They need them soon. Navy not on target. Rift sends it away. Cosmic Badger. That's just right in front of his net. Convey. Cosmic Badger sends it out. Every touch being made by BMX is just a heavy touch into the space where escape velocity can't read. That's a miss from Rift, and that's a goal for Convey. This game should be BMX's by now. 3 goals. I don't think we're going to be seeing Sparkle come back from that. They're not a team that scores a lot in games like these. I think we'll be seeing that here as they're currently being shut out. BMX running up in this game. They have an answer for the pressure that's been given to them by escape velocity Sparkle. He's in front. J. Phelps with the clear. Now he's maybe looking just for 1 goal. Navy's missed. J. Phelps. That one hits the plus bar and the post and still doesn't go in. Sparkle, that has been their best chance so far this game just to score. Now J. Phelps misses this, so does Navy. He doesn't really challenge Cosmic Badger. They lets him clear it into his own team's half. Well, he'll trust his teammates to get the defense to get it out, but escape velocity, they've already given up on this game. They're looking to game 4 to see if they can get that match point as BMX Inferno here. A new style. And able to take down escape velocity as and 0 seconds Rift wants 1 more. He'll get that. Escape velocity won't be shut out in this game after all, as on 0 seconds it's Rift up his own ceiling. No one could read it there from BMX, and it's Rift with essentially an open net to shoot on, and won't be missing that. Just a goal here for escape velocity at the last moment, just to have something in their favor. And while it won't change the outcome of this game, it can at least give them some confidence to go and push on more. BMX Inferno. As here we go. As we're ready for game number 4. Oh, as the message coming in. Oh, thanks, Peak. There you go. We're gonna go into game 4 in this series. BMX Inferno with their first game win here. So here we go. We're back into the action. BMX Inferno had to really fight for that last game, but you can see that this Escape Velocity Sparkle team is not an unbeatable team. But, oh, that will go very well for them. Peak just takes that. I think that was right off the kickoff from him. No, it wasn't. Did Peak steal this? I think he stole this one. Yeah, he did. It's Rift, sorry, who scored, not Peak. Rift who scored. Rift will steal it. Yeah, he did steal the last second there, and... Oh, I mean, 3 seconds in, well, it's a bit of a fluky goal. Virgo won't complain. They will take every goal that comes their way. And for a game 4 where they can take match point and really put the pressure on BMX, might as well get every goal that comes your way. Peak, oh, what a pass! But J. Phelps is still beaten. Rift now. He's got to be a little careful in front of his own net like that. Any challenge could result in a potential for a goal against him. This Peak. No shot, but he does put it off the back wall, and comes at J. Phelps, but he can't shoot that. Upping Rift, but beaten by Convey's. Cosmic Badger now, the recipient of that passing play. Peak, waiting for J. Phelps' challenge, and now he'll get the clear. J. Phelps In the corner, Cosmic Badger. Wait away on this one. Convy, sidewall peak. Late in midfield. Here comes the chance, but Cosmic Badger sends it away. And now he'll clear it out. J Phelps. The Rift. Convy challenged by J Phelps. 50-50s coming from escape velocity as in the midfield, everybody committing from BMX. To see just how much control BMX is being forced to have to commit to when they play against escape velocity Sparkle, and Sparkle is in the lead. But BMX can definitely tie this one up. Only one goal is needed. Cosmic Badger could not put that one in, but it was a good chance nonetheless. Now Peak. Left field Rift. I think he's looking for a bump play here. He gets it. As a lot of players committing here for escape velocity. Rift now on no boost. I get through Convy, but Convy's still on it. Now jump in from J Phelps, but that's an overcommit from escape velocity Sparkle. They'll have to go back to defense as Cosmic Badger. The back wall. It's J Phelps who misses this, but he still gets the clear as no one from BMX Inferno near that play. Rift. M1 Convy. Eek. Now he'll go from the side wall. That actually is pretty well placed to the back post. Convy gets to it in time. Keeping this one only a one-goal game. But for how long? Escape velocity. Oh, he's back onto this one. Rift gets to it as he looked a little nervous going back here. I don't know if he had full faith that Rift could get to that one, but he has to trust him in the end here. Peak with the clear. Navy. Wrist sidewall. It's not a very good bounce. J Phelps shut on. It's open. It's goal for J Phelps. Escape velocity Sparkle get their second goal after a lot of pressure. A deserved second goal. And how much BMX Inferno have been forced to have to cover for because escape velocity is just laying siege on them right now. Peak. Midfield comes J Phelps, but that one will not be threatening for Convy. Cosmic Badger over Rift, but Peak is waiting there. Every challenge from escape velocity has a play to follow up. Whether it be Peak, whether it be Rift, whether it be J Phelps, everybody was hitting around each other. What makes this team, well, pretty unassuming at first, actually quite scary to play against because they are very consistent. You know how these guys will play every single time. It's up to you to be able to outmatch that. There's J Phelps. That's going to take it away there from Rift, but he has faith on his dribbling, but gets bumped. A lot of misses in the midfield, but escape velocity will still have the ball coming out of it. Well, that touch from Rift goes backwards. Navy. Maybe he can actually get the dunk here. He does, but it's wide. I like that kind of creativity there from Navy. Something that we need to see here from this BMX side. They just don't have a lot of time on offense, so when they get there, they need to be smart on what plays they do and what plays they choose to do. How they utilize them and how they transition. There's a lot of factors because their offense is not one that attacks often. There's J Phelps. Quick play, but Convy stops that. Cosmic Badger now. Challenged by Peak. Rift off the back wall. J Phelps taking his time to get to that one, although he really put up a wind up there, but that one goes nowhere. That shot from J Phelps uncharacteristically weak for the player who's been scoring the vast majority of the goals here. As Rift, oh my goodness, Rift, what a shot! Oh my goodness, Rift from absolute nowhere. How does he get to this? I mean, nobody could have expected that from Rift to challenge that of all things. This guy's insane. Rift's going for it, and it works out for him from the side wall. Nobody could see it coming, except for Rifts and Peak, I guess, because they knew what was happening. As now Rifts, that will make it 4. No one made contact on that play, and it'll be a goal straight off the kickoff. That should secure Game 4 for Escape Velocity Sparkle. Now they'll have a huge advantage in this series. But do we see a little bit of a resurgence from BMX? There's still some time, but it won't be enough time to win this game, but it'll be enough time maybe to do what Escape Velocity Sparkle did last game and score 1 goal. Just let the other team know that they are not out of this one. Well, it won't come here, because J Phelps will score his second goal of the game. Things just not getting much better for them. And the situation only getting worse. Eek. Runs by Convy. This one, it's cleared away. And it will hit the ground. Escape Velocity Sparkle. Going to be happy with that. That is game 4 to them. They only need one more game. Shutting out BMX Inferno in this one. All they need is just to win this next 5-minute matchup. And they'll be seeing themselves in the next round of the playoffs. This series has gone the way of Escape Velocity Sparkle. Here we go, game 5. There they are. Everybody's in, back for the action. B50. J Phelps. Light tap. Envy waiting, peek with the challenge, but it won't go anywhere. J Phelps, off the back wall. A spin cycle being pushed in here from Escape Velocity. They're making the BMX challenge absolutely everything without knowledge of what is right to challenge and what is not. Maybe they can get that ball away here. The chaos from Escape Velocity Sparkle subsides for now. You can say that we're kind of in the eye of the Escape Velocity storm, but here we go, back again. It's Rift off the back wall. Rift again. Saved by Cosmic Badger. J Phelps off the back post. Bump play. Here comes Rift again. Convy will stop. Peek to the side wall. Escape Velocity Sparkle has seen no end in sight with their offense. All they know how to do is put on more and more pressure. And they still haven't found a goal, but they will soon. Here comes Peek, open net. Oh, and that in absolute Peek fashion, you'll miss that. If you know Peek well, he actually has been on the stream before as a caster. He has a couple of tropes, and one of them is missing open nets like that. Another one is own goal, and we haven't actually seen the Peek own goal yet. As Peek's now missed that, but J Phelps will score. Peek cannot score, but lucky enough for him, he has J Phelps on his team for that reason. If Peek can't score, J Phelps definitely will. That's one, not an easy shot for J Phelps, but when it comes to his skill, he scores those more often than he doesn't. It's Convy off the back wall. Cleared away by J Phelps. Rift. Right on. Convy will stop. Now J Phelps off the back wall for Rift. Rift wants it, but Cosmic Badger clears. Navy wanted that redirect so badly, but it won't work for him. Sparkle trying to get the ball away. Convy jumping with it. And he might have actually found a breakthrough there, but Rift hugs that near post. His Peek at the clear. Now a touch out. As the Navy with the clear. Rift down the field. There's now a shot here from J Phelps. Kept away. Convy's missed. Peek now. 2 touches. Back wall. In front. J Phelps Sparkle again. It's going to be tough for them to score, but with how much control they are now wielding over BMX, it's only a matter of time. Peek. Convy through the smoke gets to that one. Here comes J Phelps. J Velocity. It's like a conveyor belt of players here. They just go one after the other without fail. They just keep putting on pressure. They keep beating players. They keep putting shots. But they also do seem to have issues with actually putting their accuracy where it should be. Rift now leaves it. Cleared away as, again, a total of already 13 shots for this team compared to 1 from BMX. And this game will almost be tied, but that one from Navy kept away. Rift now. As to J Phelps. Maybe shot number 14 will come very soon here from Escape Velocity. Peek. Navy's missed. There it is. Shot 14 will go in from J Phelps. And escape velocity, while their shooting may not be all that pretty this series. They'll be happy enough with at least having that one. BMX still fighting. But time is starting to run out here for them. Starting to run thin. Escape velocity, they're just going to do the same thing over and over again unless BMX can stop that kind of pressure. So right now, for escape velocity, they're just letting their offense do the talking. A good offense can also serve as a good defense, and escape velocity is doing that right here. Really, it's their midfield. As long as they hold that ball in offense, they'll be happy with this game and how it's going. As pop from J Phelps over Navy. Convey will be first to it. Peak will head back. Convey downfield. Rift will keep it out. Cosmic, he's missed that. Navy's got to get to this one. As now here comes J Phelps infield. Convey. Peak will keep that out. As a miss from Cosmic Badger. Rift trying to take it down the field. Convey. Dribble to the corner. To the back wall. Here he goes. Convey. And take it down the field. He shot from J Phelps, but kept out by Cosmic Badger. Convey. Dunk play. He's won this one here for BMX, but no more offense. Cosmic Badger now from the midfield. He'll have to reset here. Clear away attempt, at least, from escape velocity. Navy. Again, sending it right back in. Convey now. From the midfield, Peak with the stop. Stopping his Cosmic Badger, but he thought it was hitting the ceiling. And he'll completely undershoot it. Peak to secure it. He hits it wide. At the very least, he's going to waste enough time here. Escape Velocity Sparkle will go to the quarterfinals. A 4-1 series win. They are your champions in this matchup. You'll be seeing their tournament life continue beating. Whereas with BMX Inferno, they're now off of life support. They will not be seeing another matchup here this season. That will end their run, as we'll go to that playoff bracket again. Winner again. That means Escape Velocity Sparkle will be playing Golden Eagles next week in the quarterfinals. As we'll be looking to get an interview here. I know Escape Velocity likes interviews, so we'll get him in as soon as possible. Let me get him here. Oh, wait, Peak's already here. He can definitely hear. Hello, Peak. Welcome in. Congratulations on your win tonight. A win in the playoffs round 1. Now you've advanced to the quarterfinals. How do you feel?
I'm gonna wait for Phelps and Rift to join real quick before we start the interview.
Alright, now we can start. They're both in here. Welcome in, J Phelps and Rift. Now it's your turn to answer, Peak. How are you feeling now with your teammates by your side? A 4-1 win, a dominant showing. You guys are the better team in this series. You lose to the quarterfinals. Again, what are your feelings right now?
My feelings are, so basically what happened was I saved their butts in game 1 with a few of the saves I had, and they did the same in return in games 3 and 4 because I kept whiffing and missing shots, probably as you commented on that, because I choke on almost every shot I try and shoot. But yeah, I'm really glad we got the win. It gives us a ton of momentum going to the next round.
Yeah, and you mentioned about your shooting, but I must say, added to that is, you know, it kind of counteracts with the fact that you have J Phelps. J Phelps, it seemed like every single series, your shooting is always top notch. I don't know how you do it, but you just continue to shoot lights out series after series. You do it again. Tell us, what's the secret to your ability to just be so consistent at putting the shots on targets and in the back of the net?
Well, if you're patient enough and you wait for Peak to miss an open net, then you just got to tap it in. So.
All right, I see how it is then. All right. I would have said you maybe want to give yourself more credit to that on your shooting. Your shooting's been pretty strong, but instead he's here to dunk on his team captain.
Anything back? He had MVP for every single game, so
yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, Rift had hella assists. on all those games.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think in what was it, game 2, Rift had 5 assists. Rift,
Yeah.
tell me about it again. J Phelps, you might be shooting well, man, but it's because of teammates that you get those chances, as you mentioned, although not in that way. Rift, tell me about it. Kind of, how do you guys, again, your playing style, it seems so one-dimensional. It seems like everything's kind of passed to J Phelps and let him do the shooting, but obviously it works, because you guys are just so good at getting plays to him. Rift, tell me about it. What is it like? Again, in this kind of thing, a very interesting, a very strange offense, very unique. You ever see a team with just one really strong shooter who just, and they do really well. You think usually those kind of play teams get shut down really easily, but not you guys. Again, Riff, tell me about it. What is it like kind of being a team with such a unique play style and being one of those players who is able to help J Phelps succeed?
Well, when you have a guy like Phelps who's kind of always in the right spot, sometimes you don't even have to try to pass, and it just ends up right where he needs to be, and he puts it in the back of the net. So our play style is interesting, but I mean, I say don't fix what's not broken.
I'd love to hear again. You guys happy with that play style again? Your next matchup here. Again, and I gotta even talk about it. Game 5, the last game of this series. I know you guys gotta think about a little bit back to that one. Your shooting started to take a bit of a downturn there. I think you had over 15 shots and only had 2 goals. Your shooting was not helpful, but what was it? I mean, it was your defense that helped you in, but tell me about that final game. What was on your minds?
I think we were just chilling. Honestly.
Basically what Phelps said. Just
Peak and Phelps were just chilling.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I was chilling more than they were. They were doing more of the work than I was.
We were just confident. We were just we were calm.
Don't roast me. Oh, I thought you were gonna roast me. I appreciate the compliment.
I mean, if you want me to, I can.
I mean, preferably not, but I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Sporty roasts me all the time.
I don't, but okay then.
Hey, I wanted to say something earlier. You were talking about the like us being. It felt like we were one-dimensional. Honestly, I feel like we're anything but that.
You're not one-dimensional. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Usually, when one person's shooting, it's super one-dimensional. But you guys are not that. There's a reason you guys are so successful. If you guys were one-dimensional, you'd not make it into the playoffs. I will just say that.
What I wanted to say was,
you guys are good. You guys are not one-dimensional at all.
Thanks, man. But I really, what I wanted to say was, I think we all have strengths, and so like Rift is probably our best dribbler. He's really good at flicks and dribbling. I feel like I have solid defense, getting in front of the ball when I need to, and kind of being in the right place. And then we've got other players too that aren't here. But like Peak, for example, he's always the aggressor. He's always going to be in your face for the most part. So we always have some sort of strength that we play to, depending on where we are and how we're defending or attacking.
Yeah, and of course now. Go ahead, Peak.
I was gonna say, Phelps. I was gonna say I would switch our 2 roles, but that's my opinion. Maybe I'm just not seeing it in the right way. I feel like you're more aggressive than me, but also maybe I'm just.
Well, I don't know. What I mean is, I don't go for as many bumps and demos, but that's like.
Oh, gotcha.
You're a more physical player.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There you go. You guys found an agreement, a common ground here, but I gotta talk. We finished off this week, but now we gotta talk about next week. I hate to say this for you guys in Sparkle. You guys were expected to win this series. Next week is not gonna be the same. You guys gotta play Golden Eagles next week. Their regular season was an impressive one. I would have to check on what the record is. I know it has been really strong though. Next week in the Tier 5 playoffs, the quarterfinals, you gotta play again. You gotta play Golden Eagles, who ended off their season 4-2. You guys got a huge task ahead of you, Peak. What are you guys going to do to prepare? Because you're going to have to make quite the upset to continue your run.
I mean, to be fair, Earth Veterans is also 4-2. Not to
Wow, geez, all right then. We're going after AP Earth Veterans here. I see how it is.
because why not? We swept them, so I feel like if Golden Eagles plays at the level that they do or similar to it, I feel like we can adjust, especially that it is a best of 7. That even if we are 2 games down, which hopefully we're not, but we'll have a little bit more time to readjust and play the way that we want to.
He just roasted a
completely
unrelated team.
He went after AP Earth Veterans.
It's not
that is
really
a very
roasting,
different team.
It's not really roasting veterans. It's more roasting Horatio, who's the manager for it.
All right,
He's just using the data he has, I think.
Yeah,
he's just going after AP Earth Veterans.
I'm a caster, Sporty. Come on, I got to use the data I have.
Yeah, all right, then he comes in with the confidence, absolutely goes after AP Earth veterans here. But again, yeah, you guys playing well again. I mean, you guys have the ability to take down anybody if you continue to improve as you guys have been all season long. But now, again, that ends off this interview for a little bit. Again, you guys played well, 4-1 win. There's not much else to say. You guys are just a better team. Well, before you leave, we always got to do a short section. So we'll go down the line here. We'll start with Jay Phelps. Do you have any shout outs that you want to make?
Can I go first?
No.
No, you
All
can't.
right, all right,
Go
Peak. Go first,
please,
Peak.
please.
No.
No,
Because
I
he
know.
wants to
Alright,
just
wait,
go
no,
quick.
Can I go
I
first?
feel
Can I
bad
go
now.
first?
No, I
I
feel
never
bad.
go first. I never go first.
All
me go first.
All right, Peak. Go ahead.
Why did they mute themselves?
No,
Phelps,
no,
no, Phelps, you go. Phelps, go. I feel
All right,
bad
Phelps,
now.
you go. Nah, he
Hand in
feels
the
bad.
baton. Go Rift.
Oh my goodness, you guys, just someone go first.
Shout out to
No way,
Evie and Adirolin and okay. First of all, shout out to Escape Velocity and ad/bama/ all of the staff that provide the Rocket League serve they have for us, as well as those that are watching, and of course you, Sporty, for casting and roasting me.
I didn't roast you, but all right then. Because you're trying to make propaganda here. I see what it is. Jay Phelps, it's now your turn to have some shoutouts. What do you have anybody that you want to shout out here on the stream?
Mastro, one of our teammates who isn't here today. Pedro as well. He hasn't really played this season just because of situational stuff. But those two guys, and then really all the folks that I send messages out to last minute, like, hey, we have a match in 3 minutes, and they come on stream and watch and cheer us on and throw GGs via text afterwards. So I appreciate them.
And Rift, do you have anything that you want to add to that?
Just organization for giving me a chance here. It's been a short ride for me compared to these two, but it's been an enjoyable one nonetheless. Speaking of which, shout out to these two little goofballs
I
here.
don't know how we stuck together for you. I'm kidding, Phelps. I'm kidding.
Peak is going after everybody here. All right,
I
Peak.
tell you, relentless.
Anyway,
Yeah, on stream too, isn't he?
well, thank you to these two guys for making the game fun. Because before I got onto this this organization and starting competitive Rocket League like this on a team, I was kind of starting to lose interest in this game, but they've kind of brought it back for me. So, and the parents too, can't forget because they're watching.
Hey, yo.
Okay. Congratulations on your win, Escape Velocity Sparkle. A 4-1 victory. A strong performance against BMX Inferno. Congratulations. Good luck in the quarterfinals.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, shout out to Mayhem.
Of course, as that is it there again, a big win for Escape Velocity Sparkle. But that will be it for me. And that is it for all the action again. 2 4-1 wins, starting off with Nola Flight, Golden Clouds taking down 135 Azul, and now Escape Velocity Sparkle taking down BMX Inferno. As we see Catalyst with the follow. Thank you, Catalyst, for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to Spotify Stream. Always great to show your support as it from me. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your night. Take care.